Hello everyone, welcome to the May 6th, 2018 edition of the Astrology News Report. I'm your intrepid host, Ron Berger. In this segment, we take a look at the upcoming planetary patterns and predictions. What's on the celestial agenda for May 6th to May 13th and beyond. But before beginning, a little reminder to viewers to please help out covering the costs of keeping this weekly report going. Just click on the link at the end of the video to make your donation. Thanks. Last week, on May 2nd, Mars entered Capricorn. As soon as it did so, Mars formed a square aspect pattern with Uranus, which has been transiting in the early degrees of Aries since last year. Since Uranus is in Mars's sign, Aries, Mars becomes the dispositor of Uranus. In other words, Mars now acts like Uranus, while Uranus remains in this sign. Since Uranus is sudden events, this makes Mars more dangerous than usual. Mars is the planet of force and violence. Uranus is the planet of freedom and rebellion. Uranus is also the planet of sudden, unexpected events. Almost immediately, there was a volcanic eruption in Hawaii. Due to Mars remaining in Capricorn for the next 6 months, this Mars square Uranus pattern will be in play for quite some time. The most intense effects will be over the next couple of weeks while the aspect is exact. But even at the end of the month, this planetary pattern will still be in play. For over 2 months, Mercury has been in sidereal Pisces, due to going through a retrograde period that began in March. Now, this week, Mercury leaves Pisces and enters Aries on Wednesday, May 9th. This puts the planet of rational thinking and communications, the planet of facts and data, in the action-oriented sign of the adventurer. Aries is one of Mars's signs, and like Mars, likes to make things happen. The downside is that Aries, like Mars, can be a bit hasty, which can lead to unintended results. But what's really interesting is that as soon as Mercury enters Aries, it comes into contact with Uranus, the planet of sudden, unexpected events. Since Mercury is the planet of communications, it stands for the media. Add that signification to the Uranus energy for shocking, unexpected events, and we get shocking new information, unexpected news. So, should be an exciting week for the news cycle. The exact conjunction of Mercury and Uranus will be next weekend, May 12th, May 13th. And there's another pattern that forms. As soon as Mercury enters Aries, it comes under the influence of the square aspect of Mars. In Vedic astrology, Mars is considered to throw a full-force aspect 4 signs ahead of itself. Since Mars is in the early degrees of Capricorn, Mercury will move into position to receive the Mars square aspect this week. Mars and Mercury are enemies in Vedic astrology. Mars distorts the significations of Mercury. The data and information is not to be trusted. In other words, more fake news. The exact aspect happens May 12th, 13th, which is identical with Mercury conjunct Uranus. Oh yes, adding more fuel to the fire will be the moon when it goes into Aries on Sunday, May 13th to Monday, May 14th. So, with so many planets in play, sounds like it's going to be happening, whatever it is. The planetary pattern for this week and next week is a setup for intense, probably volatile events. So, be careful. As far as Mercury and the news, well, get your popcorn out. This should be interesting. Okay, that's it for this week. And now, before leaving, my little pitch for donations. If you appreciate what this YouTube channel does for you, please help support it and me by visiting the donation page and making a contribution. Just click on or touch the donation card you see here. Thanks, and until next week.